Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new and interesting, hopefully, Let's Play with Weng. I'm your host, SlickWeng. This game is called Her Story, and it's kind of neat. I kind of read about it on Steam a little bit. So basically this is it. Boom, boom, boom. We're some kind of cop or something like that. Hack.info mirror game, interesting. We're some kind of cop and we're using this logic database, and logic as evidently some kind of acronym for something. But anyway, you basically come through here and you'll search, and we'll get video clips, and we need to try and solve, I believe we're trying to solve a murder. So let's go through the actual readme here. Logic database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow. Preserve, okay. So it basically says we put stuff on computers. Database contains footage transferred from existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth that has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participants is sorted separately, tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed. Content of the testimony is attached to each clip. Okay, so to retrieve a clip, type in a word, ergo robbery. Search field, click search. Database, okay, so we search stuff. Narrow the search, yada yada yada. Boom, boom, boom. If you are working from a printed transcript, you can even be more precise. Use inverted commas. What the hell's an inverted comma? Search for an exact. Oh, like quotes? Interesting. Inverted comma. Never heard that one before. Store clip, add to session also if you wish to add. Okay, so it sounds like, I believe the story is, we're going to get some videos. And these videos are going to be legitimate, like, crime scene video interview things. So that sounds pretty cool. Original tapes 1999, Y2K thing hit, and got mothballed, no one's touched them since. Tapes got damaged, flooded in 97, but figured this would be enough. Take your time. So we're apparently some kind of guest. I am interested in this. What is this? What does that say? Grace hack. Okay. One strategy for the mom's classic 2-player. Strategy for lunchtime gaming. Cracks with class. Okay, don't know what any of that is. What is this? Okay, that's just some kind of game we can play, minigame. Okay, so let's just begin. Murder. Let's search for murder. Let's solve a murder. Boom. Cornerstone. I wonder what does that mean anything? Okay, I've got my little handy dandy notepad so we can make notes, because I believe it's gonna be like legit hard to do.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other, just that. Stories.
Whoa. Okay. Gotcha. What we got here?
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay, so we're going to have to look for very subtle clues, like maybe the dates. There might be some things that change. What do we got here? So this right here is a full month. Look at that. 1/7/94. For all of you in other places, unless this is how they're doing it. Oh, they are. Damn it. Okay, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do this non-US style. See, the US we put month, day, year, which I know is kind of counterintuitive when you really, really think about it, but it's how I do it, so it's the right way.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Okay. So this was, okay. So July 7th, oh, it's going to be so frustrating. July 7th, and then this is going to be June 27th, so a few days before.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Huh. Okay. What if we search help? Oh! Hello! We have lots of things. Uh-huh. Okay, so this is like a couple weeks before that?
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come and see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Okay, so June 18th, he's a missing person. What we got here? Is this before or after? 1923, 1920. Okay, so this is after that.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
That's a little weird. And okay, so this is just after that.
No, he doesn't keep a diary. That's my thing. I've kept one, well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl. Helps make sense of my day. And when you're forced to put something into words, it just gives you perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say she was a little cuckoo. I mean, you get the play on words there. Everyone's on the same page. Access limited to the first 5 entries. Dang. Okay, so there's 11 things that had help in it, but it's only going to give us the first 5.
Diane is really nice. She helps out with the glaziers, organises the Christmas party, that sort of thing. They have 2 kids, really sweet kids. She used to look out for me when I worked there.
Diane. Who's Diane?
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over, and that just makes it worse. We're both passive-aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
Well, that sounds about right. You're British. That's what you guys do. You don't yell and scream, you just make snarky comments, and then clear the room. Let's find out more about this Diane. Diane. Oh, perfect. 5 entries found.
Well, Eric was like an uncle to him. They were pretty close. They spend a lot of time with each other, especially when they have to go to conferences.
Uncle to who?
You met his wife, Diane.
Uncle to who? Who is this guy that is married to Diane?
Yeah, that's Simon's watch. It was a gift from Eric.
Okay,
He got it this
Simon.
year.
So
It was a wedding
Diane and
anniversary
Simon?
gift. Steel. It would have been Diane who chose it. She has really nice taste. That time, you must eliminate me. I was in Glasgow then.
Unless you set the time.
Not really. He would go to the pub. He had his drinking buddies there, but no one ever really came back to the house. Sometimes Eric, his boss, and his wife would come over for dinner. That would be us returning the favour. Diane is a really good cook.
Okay, so Simon is Eric's boss.
Ingredients. And the last time Simon cooked something off MasterChef, he got the recipe off CFAX, and I did my Lloyd Grossman bit, commenting from the sidelines. I had to find fennel from the supermarket. Have you ever eaten fennel?
Okay, apparently that was an achievement. Why does she have a guitar? What in the hell?
Simon and Eric arguing? No, I can't imagine they'd be arguing. And they get on so well. Unless it was something to do with work. Maybe Simon was being too much of a perfectionist. But I don't know. You should ask Diane.
It's too bad Simon's boss, or Eric's boss, wasn't named Jack. Then we could say, like, ask Jack and Diane. You get it? Get it? What's the clock? 16:06:15. Clock is wrong. Clock is wrong. Okay, so let's find out more about the Simon character. Whoops. Holy cow. There are a lot of entries about Simon.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
User tags blank. Oh, can I can make tags. Oh, lovely.
Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair.
Debatable.
I bought a photo instead of a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
So evidently, Mr. Eric was really close with his boss. Okay.
It's the Rockington Arms, the Rock. It's run by a nice couple, Peter and Susan. There's some other regulars there that Simon likes to drink with, and the barmaid they're having sometimes, Helen. Peter said Simon had been in and had a few drinks.
Okay, I'm writing down Helen, the barmaid. Lusty barmaid.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games. You know, climb the tower, save the princess, that kind of thing.
Ooh, resentful. Resentful tone. What else we got here?
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
Wait, so wait a minute.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy.
So Simon's missing.
Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident. So what do we do next?
I don't trust you, because that's the first place you went. I'm pretty sure she's the killer. But we're gonna see. Let's see how much stuff we have to say about the word crazy. How many times we say crazy?
I mean, what if they were crazy? You hear about these crazy people all the time. I mean, why would anyone who knew Simon want to kill him?
Wait a minute, Simon's dead? I thought Eric was dead. I am confused. Who's dead?
Her story is that she'd waited for him to come back. She put on my wig, some of my clothes.
You have a wig?
Pretended to be me. They talked. She'd enjoyed being me. He said he wanted to be with me. Then he took out a present. Another mirror. Just like the one he'd given her earlier. That unique present.
Huh.
She went crazy, smashed the mirror. They argued, screamed. He hit her. So she grabbed a piece of the mirror and just swung it round. She cut his throat clean open. She'd only meant to scare him off.
The fuck are we talking about? Whoa! Whoa! What was that? That scared the shit out of me. So there's some talk about a mirror. Maybe mirror was the weapon.
My name is Hannah. H-A-N-N-A-H. It's a palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Okay. What else we got to say about a mirror?
I mean, it wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
She says princess a few times. I don't fucking... I guess maybe that's supposed to be me. I don't like that at all.
The mirror. I can't remember. I put it somewhere safe. Upstairs, I think. I haven't looked at it since. Silverleaf? No. He normally silvers them properly.
The mirror?
This mirror, it's supposed to look antique. The reflection isn't as good. It's the perfect mirror for someone who doesn't like to look at their own reflection.
Holy shit. And she's like, I love my reflection. So we talk about reflection quite a bit towards the end here. We'll come back to that, but let's just see. She says princess a few times. Let's see.
Let me see. Yes. I drove in here because I remember, well, I went over the river. And then there was a church. There. Yeah. And I probably parked... Well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. There it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There.
Wait a minute. Oh, princes. Okay. That is a hell of a suit. Whew, buddy.
Yeah.
She's got a tattoo.
It was a nice wedding.
Did she have a tattoo before?
Simon looked very handsome in the photos. His parents paid for everything, but he's an only child, so it was important to them. It was what they called a shotgun wedding, but if you looked at the photos, you couldn't tell. The dress was beautiful. It looked like Princess Diana's. The train wasn't quite as long, though. There's a great photo of the bridesmaid helping to carry it out of the car.
Let's see. Tattoo. I wonder what the oldest talk about tattoo is.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago.
She traced that
He looks just like the photo. He's not got his
quite
glasses on here, though.
sensually.
He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly, you know. He has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not books so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Alright, well that is going to be, unfortunately, all the time we have for today. So we are going to unravel this mystery. I'm not entirely sure, how we actually finger somebody, but we're going to figure it out. And we're going to figure out who done it. Who done the murderfications. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. Let me know what you think of this game. Let me know if you think this is going to be a fun series. As always, guys, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next episode.